You know, a lot of people in life, they let their work do all the talking, right? They don't talk much and they let their work do the talking. And while that's a great approach to have in life, it's sort of a nightmare for a podcaster because we thrive on conversation. And when I look at you, I am actually reminded of Robert De Niro because while he's a legendary actor and everybody, you know, wants to get an interview with him, but when they actually get an interview with him, they don't know what to do. They're so confused because he's a man of, you know, such few words. And his philosophy is that if you want to know more about me, just go to the movies, see the movies.
Right.
And, you know, you give me very much Robert De Niro vibes.
Yeah, I mean, that's always been the thing. Like I've always thought that, you know, because I'm a musician or I make rap music, I feel like people should look there to know whatever they want to know, you know. That's why I just keep everything else limited and let the music talk.
Were you also like this when you were a kid?
Yeah, pretty much.
You would talk less.
I would talk less. I talk a lot more now. I used to talk a lot less. And
lesser than this.
Yeah, lesser than this. So yeah, but now, I mean, I'm okay in a normal setting, but I still try to keep like, I mean, I don't want to give too much away
just yet.
Just doing these kind of like interviews or whatever, because I feel like when I do it, it should have some substance. Otherwise, it's, you know, it'll just become like everything else.
And so, like, if I try to imagine you as a child in school, which kind of, you know, student were you? Were you the backbencher, the one who creates nuisance, or were you the, you know, front bencher?
No, I was definitely not a front bencher, but I was quite silent in school also, but but more a backbencher than a front bencher, I would say.
तो आप अपने दोस्तों को बिगाड़ते थे या फिर आप बिगड़े हो उनकी वजह से?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं था, सारे बिगड़े हुए थे. So it was just like that.
आप 5 साल यूके में भी रहे हो ना?
Yeah, that was early on. So थोड़े टाइम रहा था, then I came back. That was a small part, but I think now I've stayed here so much, so this is my main influence, I would say.
मैं जैसे कभी बाहर नहीं रही. I've never lived abroad, and I've always wondered that people who go abroad and live there, do they start valuing their country more?
Yeah, when you move, जब नए जाते हो, then it always feels like, अरे, you know, अपनी country में things are easier. दोस्त होते हैं, you know everything, familiarity होती है. वो जो बाहर जाते हैं वो सब नहीं होता है. But यही होता है that you build it up there also. After a point, you know. मेरे साथ तो I built it up there also, but then I came back. So it was all over again.
तो कहाँ पे ज़्यादा मज़ा आया था?
अब I've lived majority of my life here, so I would say इधर.
What's an average day in your life like?
Average day is सुबह उठता हूँ. I usually treat my music like my work. तो मैं studio जाता हूँ, spend the day there. You know, I do whatever activity I have to do. If I go to the gym or if I maybe play golf sometimes, stuff like that. And then बाकी time it's at home. So it's like that. That's an average day. But I treat it very much like a job.
What do you like about golf?
What do I like about golf? Golf में ना एक like when you're playing, तुम्हें time मिलता है with your thoughts, which दूसरे sports में इतना नहीं मिलता. Because most sports are very active, you know. In golf क्या होता है, you get time to think because there's walking, you have to walk long distances. तो वो जो एक time होता है, it's very, I think, calming, relaxing, and you are just the surroundings are nice, you know. So I think वो अच्छा है, like it's a good time for introspection.
And do you introspect a lot?
Yeah. I would say so.
पता है, when you're talking about golf, so many competitive athletes in their life, when they retired from their sport, whether it was Michael Jordan, whether it is Kapil Dev, Sachin Tendulkar, you know, they all had an inclination towards playing golf.
Right.
And I always wonder, what is it about competitive athletes and golf? Like, what is the connection?
Actually, that is, ये जो होता है ना, ये notion के retire okay. It's actually a lot of these athletes play golf while they play the other sport. वो क्या होता है जब रिटायर हो जाते हैं तो वो टाइम ज़्यादा मिलता है तो यू सी देम प्लेइंग दैट अ लॉट मोर. बट मोस्ट competitive athletes including Michael Jordan,
Yeah, he would play it while
वो play while they were actually playing because it's just a very different kind of sport. It's a lot more mental than physical. तो उसका बिल्कुल like I feel like it's just a stark opposition to what they would otherwise do. इसलिए खेलते हैं ज़्यादा.
तो आपकी फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या है, कितना खेलता?
आजकल तो बीच में तो अभी छूट गया था, अब स्टार्ट करा है फिर से. बट यही होता है, इट्स जस्ट ऑन एंड ऑफ. इतना टाइम नहीं मिलता है खेलने का, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है, सो थोड़ा बहुत बीच में खेलने को मिलता है तो ठीक है, प्रैक्टिस कर लेते हैं, खेल लेते हैं.
और बचपन में आप कभी स्पोर्ट्स वगैरह देखते थे?
स्पोर्ट्स देखता तो था, देखना तो अभी भी देखता हूँ. आई वॉच क्रिकेट, आई वॉच टेनिस, फुटबॉल अब कम देखता हूँ, पहले ज़्यादा देखता था फुटबॉल.
आपके गानों में बहुत रेफरेंसेस होते हैं फुटबॉल की.
वो बट वो तो खैर आई वुड से वो तो काफ़ी जनरल नॉलेज टाइप रेफरेंसेस हैं, इतने डीप नहीं है. बट हाँ, ये सब तो देखता ही हूँ, दैट्स नॉर्मल, कैजुअल.
हर लड़के को ना बचपन में एक मोमेंट आता है जब उसको कुछ बनना हो या ना बनना हो, उसको क्रिकेटर ज़रूर बनने की इच्छा होती है. Did that happen with you?
आई डोंट थिंक सो. मेरे को कभी क्रिकेटर नहीं बनना था. मुझे आई फील लाइक मेरे लिए म्यूज़िक वॉज वेरी अर्ली ऑन अ पैशन. तो मेरे को ये हमेशा करना था. लाइक सिंस आई वॉज मे बी 13-14 years old, तो लाइक दिस वॉज समथिंग कि मेरे को करना है ये. बट वही है, जो अपॉर्चुनिटी जब आती है तो आती है. सो इट टुक अ लॉन्ग टाइम, बट ठीक है.
बट कहीं ना कहीं आपको पता था दिस इज योर कॉलिंग?
वो तो पता था, बट देन द एनवायरनमेंट वाज नॉट लाइक दैट. इंडिया में ये वाला सीन जो हिप हॉप का है, ये सब बहुत लेट आया, तो इट वाज जस्ट अ लॉन्ग टाइम, अ लॉन्ग पीरियड. बट ठीक है, अच्छा भी है एक तरह से, बिकॉज दैट गिव्स यू टाइम टू you know become better at your craft. You know, so ठीक है, अच्छा है.
बट पता है, मैं कभी कभी सोचती हूँ, जैसे आई नो लॉट ऑफ पीपल माई एज, दे 28-30, राइट, और उनको अभी तक उनकी कॉलिंग नहीं पता. सो आई वंडर कि जिन लोगों को उनकी कॉलिंग पता होती है, इज इट अ ब्लेसिंग और इज इट अ बर्डन? दोनों
हो सकते हैं मेरे हिसाब से. लाइक आई थिंक मोस्ट पीपल विल गो थ्रू देयर लाइफ विदाउट नोइंग देयर कॉलिंग, एंड आई थिंक अगर पता होता है देन यू ऑलवेज हैव अ स्ट्रगल बिकॉज यू नो व्हाट यू वांट टू डू. बट बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जिनका लक ऐसा होता है कि वो उनको इमीडिएटली वो करने को मिलता है. तो आई थिंक इट कैन बी बोथ. यू नो, इट्स नाइस टू नो कि दिस इज व्हाट आई एंजॉय इन लाइफ, बट इट्स टफ टू नो दैट आई कांट डू इट.
आपके लिए क्या था ज़्यादा, ब्लेसिंग या बर्डन?
आई थिंक आई नेवर गॉट, मेरे ऐसे मैं कभी डिसहार्टन नहीं हुआ कि अरे हो नहीं रहा. मतलब एक सेंस में तो होते हैं कि नहीं हो रहा, बट इट वाज नेवर लाइक, इट नेवर स्टॉप्ड मी. ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि मैंने सोचा कि मैं साइड पे करूँगा ही करूँगा, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, चाहे मेरे को नौकरी करनी पड़े, जो भी करना है वो साइड पे मैं कर ही रहा था. इनफैक्ट एक टाइम ऐसा आया जब स्विच हुआ, जब मैं व्हेन रैप बिकेम एवरीथिंग फॉर मी. एट दैट पॉइंट I felt like अब मेरी हॉबी क्या है, because I used to treat this like something I did on the side. When that becomes your main thing, you don't have anything on the side. So that becomes a different challenge then. You know, single dimensional भी नहीं हो सकते ज़्यादा.
तो उस टाइम फिर कोई और हॉबी बनाई या फिर सारा फोकस?
I feel like ज़्यादातर फोकस म्यूजिक पे ही होता है. थोड़ा बहुत दूसरी चीज़ें कर लेते हैं हम म्यूजिक में, थोड़ा प्रोड्यूस कर लिया, थोड़ा ये कर लिया. But that's where things like हमने golf discuss किया, things like these come in because then you need distractions.
Yeah, and you need to unwind yourself, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
पता है आपके बायो में आपने एक इंडियन फ्लैग डाला हुआ है. So what was the sentiment behind putting that there?
बहुत reasons हैं. एक तो obviously because I am Indian and I'm proud to be. Also कि आजकल ना I feel like हमारा काम as rappers is getting noticed outside of India, and a lot of times we have conversations with artists from other countries and all, or they would find our profiles and all, and I want them to know that I'm from India, you know. So that's why I've kept it there. And मेरे को समझाना नहीं पड़ेगा किसी को.
It's right there.
Yeah.
What do you love about India?
Our culture, हमारा सब कुछ, मतलब, you know, the way we are, I think we are just no matter what we face as a country, we're still a happy country, you know. Of course there's poverty, there's all of this, these are all realities, but we still, I feel a lot of western countries में ना थोड़ा सा एक unhappiness होती है, तो वो इतना यहाँ मेरे को दिखता नहीं है जितना बाहर होता है. एंड यहाँ बहुत लोगों के पास बहुत कुछ होता नहीं है, बट दे स्टिल मैनेज टू रिमेन, आई वुड से, ऑप्टिमिस्टिक. बाहर बहुत ऐसा थोड़ा सा, यू नो, ग्रे सा एनवायरनमेंट होता है, मैंने देखा है ये. तो मेरे हिसाब से वो,
आई थिंक बाहर अकेलापन भी ज़्यादा होता है शायद.
हाँ, 100% होता है. जैसे मैं जापान जा चुका हूँ 2-3 बार, वहाँ तो बहुत होता है. वहाँ रेस्टोरेंट में जाते हो तो सारे लोग ऐसे बैठे होते हैं और उनके आगे एक फ़ोन होता है और वो बस फ़ोन देख के खाना खा रहे होते हैं रेस्टोरेंट में अकेले. तो बाहर बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. एंड इट्स नॉट, एंड इंडिया में वो दैट, यू नो, द कल्चरल वैल्यू ऑफ फैमिली, ऑल ऑफ दैट, आई थिंक दैट्स अ ग्रेट थिंग टू, यू नो, टू कीप यू ग्राउंडेड.
Are you close with your family?
Of course, everybody is.
Are you a single child?
Yeah.
Yes.
हाँ.
Imagine people don't even know that about you.
नहीं पता है लोगों को, मेरे ख्याल से. I don't know.
ज़्यादा लोगों को नहीं पता.
अच्छा.
हमारी रिसर्च में नहीं निकला. Okay. Have you ever wanted a brother or a sister?
No, I mean, I grew up on my own. मतलब मेरे cousins वगैरह बहुत हैं, तो उनके साथ था, पर उसे ऐसा कुछ मेरे को फील नहीं हुआ कि अरे आई नीड अ ब्रदर और अ सिस्टर. आई फील लाइक वो, आई डोंट थिंक, आई डोंट नो इफ, यू नो, इफ यू ग्रो अप ऑन योर ओन, यू एवर थिंक अबाउट वांटिंग अ ब्रदर और अ सिस्टर, बिकॉज तुम्हारा रियलिटी तो तुम्हारी रियलिटी है ना. तो आई डोंट इवन नो व्हाट दैट फील्स लाइक.
जैसे कभी कभी लड़कियों को ऐसा फील होता है ना कि यार एक बड़ा भाई होता तो ही वुड हैव प्रोटेक्टेड मी हियर और ही वुड हैव ड्रिवन मी अराउंड.
बट वो तो फिर ऐसी है ना, फिर तो दुनिया में बहुत कुछ मांग सकते हैं.
ट्रू. पता है, टू बी अ रैपर यू हैव टू बी अ राइटर. एंड आई ऑलवेज वंडर इफ यू आर बोर्न अ राइटर और इज इट अ स्किल दैट यू एक्वायर?
I don't know actually, to be honest. I feel like थोड़ा सा टैलेंट होता है, बट 80% मेहनत होती है, यू नो. दे से, यू नो, दैट प्रैक्टिस और, यू नो, हार्ड वर्क ट्रम्प्स टैलेंट, एंड आई थिंक दैट्स ट्रू. आई फील लाइक अगर थोड़ा सा भी अगर इंक्लिनेशन भी हो, वो उतनी मेहनत और उतना टाइम उसमें डालना इज स्टिल इम्पोर्टेंट. So I guess I had a talent for it, but I feel like it's just the years of doing it over and over and over again that has got me where I am.
So if you had to tell young people who maybe, you know, who look up to you and who want to know more about the art and craft, how can you be a better writer?
The only way you can be a better writer, I would say, I think the only way is to write, to be honest. बहुत अजीब लगता है बोलने में, बट इट इज़ व्हाट इट इज़. लाइक जितना लिखोगे उतना बेटर ही होगा, बिकॉज इवन व्हेन जब मैंने पहले स्टार्ट किया था लिखना, अगर मैं अब आज जाके वो पढ़ूंगा तो मेरे को बहुत फनी लगता है वो, यू नो, बहुत बेसिक लगता है. तो इट्स जस्ट कि यू जस्ट डू इट इन डे आउट एंड यू विल गेट बेटर एट इट.
आपने कभी कोई ऐसा एक वर्स लिखा है, एंड आई एम श्योर आपने बहुत सारे वर्सेस लिखे हैं, बट कभी कोई ऐसा वर्स लिखा है जिसको पढ़ के आप खुद से इम्प्रेस हो गए?
ऐसा वर्स, मतलब एक बहुत अजीब चीज़ होती है कभी कभी. जैसे मेरा गाना नो कैप है एक, वो गाना जब मैंने लिखा ना, मुझे ऐसी कोई मेमोरी नहीं है वो गाना लिखते हुए, क्योंकि मैंने वो गाना इतनी आसानी और इतनी तेज़ी से लिख दिया कि मेरे दिमाग में बैठा ही नहीं मैंने कैसे किया था वो. एंड दैट हैपन्स रेयरली, यू नो. समटाइम्स इट फील्स लाइक कि there's just this one energy that makes you, you know, write or it can be in anything, it can be in sport, it can be in anything. If anyone's having a good day, you know, it's usually it's just that energy. And sometimes, you know, मैंने वो लिखा गाना और आज भी मैं देखता हूँ, मेरे को आई डोंट इवन रिमेंबर कि मैंने लिखा कैसा था, you know, कैसे लिखा था, क्या किया था. आई रिमेंबर कि मैं बैठा था लिखने एंड बस ऐसे लिख दिया मैंने, you know. So it's just sometimes it's just unexplained.
जैसे बहुत सारे क्रिकेटर्स जब वो अपना शॉट खेल रहे होते हैं तो वो कहते हैं that they get into a certain zone, और उस जोन में सारी चीजें ब्लर हो जाती हैं उनके लिए. So do you think that what happened with you was an artist zone?
And it happens with all artists, you know. In hip hop we say, you know, you say I'm in my bag. That means like you're locked in and you're, you know, focused, and whatever you're doing at that moment is the best you can do, you know. And वो हर चीज में होता है. I feel like it is across the board. It will happen for you, it will happen for everyone. I just feel like it's just the right moment, the right time, the right idea. It's all of that, you know.
कभी कोई गाना गुस्से में लिखा है?
हाँ, बहुत सारे लिखे हैं गाने गुस्से में.
बताओ.
सब दुनिया सब जानती है कौन से गाने लिखे हैं मैंने गुस्से में.
बट नहीं, वो इमोशन क्या होता है? जैसे मैं आपको एक स्टोरी सुनाती हूँ. You know, do you know about Vidhu Vinod Chopra? He is a filmmaker.
I know, yeah.
ठीक है. सो जब उन्होंने अपनी पहली मूवी बनाई थी ना, तो उस मूवी का नाम था खामोश. ठीक है. उन्होंने अपनी पहली मूवी बनाई एंड जब उन्होंने वो लोगों को दिखाई, उनको बहुत पसंद आई, लोगों को बहुत पसंद आई. A lot of people sent him flowers. बट किसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर या एग्जिबिटर ने वो मूवी खरीदी नहीं. ठीक है. मतलब वो बिक ही नहीं पा रही थी मूवी. सो उस मोमेंट में उनको इतनी चिढ़ मच रही थी कि साला मैंने अच्छी मूवी बनाई है, लोग मेरे को फूल भेज रहे हैं, राइट. इट इज समथिंग विच इज बीइंग अक्लेम्ड बट नोबडी इज विलिंग टू बाय इट, राइट. तो उन्होंने जब अपनी सेकंड मूवी फिर बनाई, वो थी परिंदा, एंड परिंदा वेंट ऑन टू बिकम अ कल्ट क्लासिक. वो जो लिख रहे थे ना, वो उन्होंने गुस्से में लिखी थी. और इनफैक्ट उन्होंने ये चीज़ बताई थी कि जब वो अपने राइटर को बोल रहे थे तो वो गुस्से में बोल रहे थे कि लिख के दो भाई हैं, एक भूखा है और दूसरा उसको बोल रहा है कि कोई बात नहीं, क्या हो गया, हम यू नो ठीक हो जाएगा सारी चीज़ें. सो in that anger he ended up making like a masterpiece of sorts. So has that ever happened?
मतलब हुआ ऐसे, but I feel like I'm also in some ways quite level-headed. Like मेरे को लगता है कि कुछ भी हो, you know, people get disappointed कि अरे, you know, लोग मेरे को hate दे रहे हैं, लोग मेरे, you know, गाने को ये बोल रहे हैं, वो बोल रहे हैं. I feel like I can rationalize it. थोड़ा सा मैं rationalize कर लेता हूँ. मैं इतना effect नहीं करने देता अपने आप को, because I feel like, you know, ये double-edged sword होता है. गुस्से में तुम बहुत बेकार चीज़ भी बना सकते हो, गुस्से में और जल्दी में, you know. और ये बहुतों के साथ हो चुका है. I depend on other people losing it, if you know what I mean, because that's when you make your mistakes, right? I don't think I'm the kind that कि मैं बड़ा गुस्से में जाके गाना लिख रहा हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है. मैं बोल तो रहा था ऐसे, but to be honest ऐसा नहीं है. मैं गुस्से में नहीं लिखता. मैं ज़्यादा like अगर मुझे पता है कि लोग ऐसे रिएक्ट कर रहे हैं, I always think of the situation as अच्छा इसलिए कर रहे हैं, चलो ठीक है, let me try something else, let me try another approach, you know. And to be honest that's worked for me. ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं है कि मैंने ऐसा सोचा है और complete opposite हुआ है. So not really.
Do you remember the first rap song that you learned? Mine was Love the Way You Lie. उसका जो Eminem वाला part था.
The first okay, yeah, probably Snoop Dogg का गाना था from his first album Doggy Style. I think it was either Ladi Dadi or it was What's My Name, one of those. But that was one of the first songs I learned.
When you learned it, did you ever imagine that life would be such for you?
No, actually I didn't imagine any of it. You don't imagine it. And you know, sometimes क्या होता है, बहुत टाइम बाद like मैं बहुत सारे ऐसे रैपर्स को सुनता था पहले जिनसे मैं बात कर चुका हूँ, like Instagram पे ये वो. उस मोमेंट पे अब अजीब नहीं लगता, बट ये सोच के लगता है कि अरे, you know, what would the 14-year-old me think? Then you think, oh wow, you know. But up in this moment ऐसा overwhelming नहीं लगता इतना. I don't know. Maybe if I go back and think that अरे, if you know, when you were young, when you were doing this, तुम्हें लगता था कि तुम्हें लगेगा कि तुम यहाँ पहुँचोगे, probably not. But now thinking about it, it's not such a big deal. It's like, okay, whatever.
Do you think your 14-year-old self would be proud of you right now?
I think 14-year-old me didn't really think that this could happen, but yeah.
Can you help me explain what is rap? जैसे अमिताभ बच्चन ने एक बार बोला था कि उन्होंने किसी से पूछा था कि what is rap, and he was told that rap is rhythm and poetry. So as somebody, you know, who's an authority on the subject, what is rap?
I'm sure you've had other rappers on this podcast as well, and you know, for everyone it might be slightly different, but broadly, yes, it's rhythm and poetry. That's not where the name comes from, though.
Where does it come from?
It was just a slang of, you know, it was slang for how people were like talking over beats. It's not actually rhythm and poetry. Someone else made that up later. But it was just, it came from chatting, and then chat became rap, and it was just at parties MCs would speak over beats. So that's where it came from. But to me, it's just it's another form of music, another form of expression. And I feel like it's a form of expression जहाँ तुम्हें ज़्यादा लिबर्टी मिलती है बहुत कुछ बोलने को, जो तुम दूसरे गानों में शायद नहीं बोल सकते. उसमें एक्सप्रेशन थोड़ा ईजी है. मेरे को लगता है रॉक गाने में या हिंदी पॉप गाने में बहुत कुछ नहीं बोल सकते जो रैप में बोल सकते हैं, ऑब्वियसली, यू नो. तो मेरे को लगता है इट्स जस्ट अ ग्रेट फॉर्म ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन. एंड आई थिंक द रीज़न यंग लोगों को अच्छा लगता है इज बिकॉज यू कैन पुट slang, you can put whatever thoughts people your age are having, सब कुछ गाने में डाल सकते हो, you know. हिप हॉप ऐसा जॉनर भी है जो अपने आप को किसी भी दूसरे जॉनर में अडेप्ट कर सकता है. हिंदी गानों में रैप डलता है, पंजाबी गानों में रैप डलता है. बाहर जब इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वाला फेज आया था, जब EDM हो गया था सब, उस टाइम भी गानों में रैप, पिटबुल होता था और ये सब होते थे. उस टाइम भी होता था. पॉप में हमेशा द फर्स्ट नंबर 1 रैप सॉन्ग और हिप हॉप सॉन्ग और रैप इन द वर्ल्ड वाज अ पॉप सॉन्ग बाय हुडीनी, एंड उसमें एक पार्ट था जिसमें रैप था. तो वो भी स्टार्ट भी ऐसे ही हुआ. सो आई फील लाइक हिप हॉप रैप कैन जस्ट अडैप्ट इनटू एवरीथिंग.
मेक सेंस. आपकी लाइफ में अर्ली इन्फ्लुएंसेस कौन थे रैप में?
आई स्टार्टेड लिसनिंग टू, शुरू में स्नूप डॉग, नाज, Eminem, Tech 9, then उसके बाद मैक ड्रे, फिर वो G Unit 50 Cent वाला एरा, बहुत सारे थे. टू बी ऑनेस्ट, व्हेन आई वाज यंगर मैं बहुत सारा रैप सुनता था. आई फील लाइक अब इतना नहीं सुनता जितना पहले सुनता था. तो पहले जितना सुनता था, आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ इट समवेयर और द अदर इन्फ्लुएंस्ड मी, एंड कहीं ना कहीं तो यू नो रह जाता है.
और इंडियन हिप हॉप में
आई वोंट से किसी ने मुझे इन्फ्लुएंस किया, बिकॉज टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैं ये कर रहा हूँ जब से इट वाज नथिंग. सो देयर वर नो रैपर्स टू बी इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय, रियली.
You were one of the first generation rappers.
हाँ, so उससे फिर अब किससे इंस्पिरेशन तो आ रहा था what we were listening to outside. अब बदल गया. अब मेरे को लगता है कि अब जो नया रैप, जो बच्चे रैप करना चाहते हैं, जो यंग यू नो kids that want to get into this, उनके लिए now there's plenty to look up to, and there's many styles, there are many artists, and yeah, I feel like अब वो होने लगेगा इधर.
जैसे यंग जो जनरेशन ऑफ रैपर्स है, उसमें who do you think has like great potential in?
To be honest, I don't like naming names because मेरे को लगता है कि you know किसी का नाम लो तो फिर दूसरे का भी नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए. Also because you know early on in my career मुझे याद है कि काफ़ी जो बड़े रैपर्स हैं आज, मतलब इंडियन हिप हॉप में भी, वो कई नाम लेते थे और मुझे याद है मेरा नाम नहीं होता था कभी, तो मुझे बुरा लगता था. तो इसलिए मैं नाम नहीं लेता है ज़्यादा. 2-3 नाम है ठीक है, बट आई ट्राई एंड अवॉइड दैट बिकॉज आई वॉन्ट यू नो आई डोंट वॉन्ट एनी वन टू फील लाइक दे आर नॉट पार्ट ऑफ हु इज बीइंग टॉक्ड अबाउट, बिकॉज आई वॉज नेवर पार्ट ऑफ दैट ग्रुप. सो yeah, everyone's good.
At that time, how did you process that feeling?
At that time, I think when you are younger, मुझे लगता है कि you're more competitive. I was very competitive. When it was rap, I was very competitive. So it always made me push harder. Like, okay, nobody recognizes me, let me do this, let me do that, you know. And the song, I made a song called Vyanjan, which was like a Hindi alphabet rap, and it went viral, and that's how I joined this AK projects, Kalamkar, whatever. So वो जो हुआ ना, वो that was also a response. That was also a response to अच्छा nobody knows me. ऐसा कुछ करता हूँ that everyone will know me. You know, it's always that.
Yeah.
So I think that's how I always respond.
पता है कुछ साल पहले वीर दास ने एक ट्वीट किया था जहाँ पे ही वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट बप्पी लहरी एंड हाउ बप्पी लहरी इन्फ्लुएंस द कल्चर ऑफ हिप हॉप एंड आपने फिर उस पर रीट्वीट किया था एंड यू सेड दैट अप्रिशिएट बप्पी लहरी फॉर द आर्टिस्ट ही इज बट ही हैड नो इन्फ्लुएंस ऑन द कल्चर ऑफ हिप हॉप. So what is the culture of hip hop?
मेरे को याद नहीं है ज़्यादा, बट हो सकता है वो context was it the chains and
Yes,
the
yes,
jewelry?
Yes.
हाँ, jewelry does not come from Bappi Lahiri, right? Like the rappers in America in like the 80s weren't wearing jewelry because of Bappi Lahiri, right? So my point is that the culture of hip hop is the culture of hip hop. It is quite honestly क्या है? It is black culture from America. That's what it is. It started in the Bronx in New York, and then it traveled everywhere else. So I think ये जो false equivalence और ये सब करते हैं ना लोग आज के यहाँ से जोड़ने की कोशिश करते हैं, you have to acknowledge कहाँ से आया है to even adapt it. मेरे को earlier on लगता था कि जब सारा रैप इंडिया में जो कंज्यूम हो रहा था सब इंग्लिश था और लोग हंसते थे हिंदी रैप करने पे, तो उस टाइम भी मेरे को लगता था कि यार वी आर नॉट एबल टू अडेप्ट इट क्योंकि हमने एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं किया है. तो ट्रूथ इज कि इंडिया में सबसे बड़ा रैपर इंटरनेशनली कौन माना जाता है, आप बताओ.
कौन माना जाता है?
You tell me who. If I say one rapper, you said a name. You said that is the first song that you remembered.
Oh, Eminem. Yes.
Right?
Yes. Rap God. People call him Rap God.
Whatever people might call him, the point is कि लोगों को इंडिया में वो क्यों पसंद है over everyone else. The rappers were before him also.
Yes, yes.
I feel like it's because he's white and we have a
affinity towards white skin.
Because we look up to that because we've been colonized. मेरे हिसाब से इंडिया में तो बहुत बाद में ग्राउंड अप हुआ. वो तो पहले सारे एजुकेटेड लोग हिप हॉप सुनने लगे क्योंकि वो बाहर से आता था, इंग्लिश सुनने वाले ही तो सुनेंगे, राइट? तो इट टुक सो मच टाइम टू जस्ट एंड हम वो कल्चर रिस्पेक्ट करते नहीं है, हम बस अडेप्ट कर लेते हैं जो हमें अच्छा लगता है, बट वी डोंट रिस्पेक्ट द कल्चर दैट इज कमिंग फ्रॉम. आई फील दैट्स अनदर लॉन्ग डिस्कशन.
और यार आर्टिस्ट की ईगो क्या होती है?
आर्टिस्ट मतलब डिपेंड करता है. कोई आर्टिस्ट होते हैं जिनकी ईगो बहुत ज़्यादा होती है, कोई होते हैं जिनकी नहीं होती. दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन द आर्टिस्ट. बट आई फील एवरी आर्टिस्ट, सब आर्टिस्ट की एक सेल्फ इमेज होती है, और जब वो सेल्फ इमेज थोड़ी सी भी चोट खाती है तो आर्टिस्ट को बुरा लगता है. बेसिकली दैट्स इट.
तो वो चोट कब खाती है, किन सिचुएशंस में?
बहुत हो सकता है. कई बार लगता है कि अरे मेरे को लगता है ये गाना बहुत बड़ा हिट होएगा, और नहीं होता. कई बार लगता है कि मैं ऐसी एल्बम डालूंगा कि दुनिया हिल जाएगी, बट नहीं होता. तो इट इज जस्ट a difference between what you think your outcome will be versus reality. That's it. उतना ही है. तो अगर if you can control one, then you won't be disappointed.
by the other.
Yeah.
Do you think rappers have a superiority complex?
Over who?
Like within themselves. कि उनमें वो थोड़ी सी जैसे अलग होती है.
वो rap competitive है. It is competitive. Hip hop is competitive. You are writing, you are trying to be better than the other person. So उतना तो होगा ही ना. That is necessary. It's like boxing. Like आप देखोगे हमेशा boxers are always have this, this. It feels like ego. It's like they're always talking better about themselves and talking down on somebody else. Same mentality. It's just competitive. Bollywood playback singing में you don't need to be competitive. You don't have to say अरे मैं उससे अच्छा गा दूंगा मेरे को. It's not like that. So I feel like hip hop and rap थोड़ा सा वो nature है ही. Like even dance, b-boying, it's all competition, right? So that's just that is a part of hip hop. Without that there is no culture.
आई थिंक आपने जब मेंटालिटी की पहले भी एक बार बात करी थी और आप यही बोल रहे थे कि इवन व्हेन यू वर राइटिंग डिस ट्रैक्स द मेंटालिटी हैज टू बी दैट ऑफ अ यू नो लाइक अ किलर माइंडसेट एंड यू नीड टू फील
I feel
like
like
Mike
that should be
Tyson in the
that
ring.
but that should be regardless. Diss track, no diss track, normal. If you see, it's always 2 rappers on a song, they'll still compete. 3 rappers on a song, they'll still compete. You know, आज के डेट में भी एंड थोड़ा बहुत तो आई फील अब क्या उसमें एक एक्सट्रीम केस ये होता है कि जो यंग लिसनर्स है ना वो इतना वो दे गेट सो कॉट अप इन कि अरे वर्स किसका बेटर था क्या बेटर था, वो गाना सुनना भूल जाते हैं. यू नो, तो आई थिंक एक बहुत अच्छी बात करी थी आई थिंक स्नूप डॉग के किसी इंटरव्यू में. उसने बोला था कि जब व्हेन यू आर यंग ना तुम्हें क्या चाहिए कि मैं लास्ट जाऊंगा गाने पे, क्योंकि दैट्स यू फील इज द बिल्ड अप कि आई एम गोइंग लास्ट, आई एम द बेस्ट, मैं लास्ट जाऊंगा गाने पे. उसने बोला कि जैसे जैसे टाइम गया ही अंडरस्टूड दैट इट इज द वर्स्ट टू गो लास्ट बिकॉज नोबडी गेट्स टू योर पार्ट.
Exactly.
But it's in our head as rappers, it's like, oh, I want to go last, you know.
I'm the main act.
But then if you think about it commercially and from other standpoint, it's best to go first.
Yeah.
If your song plays on radio, they cut it off. They won't wait for कि ये last आएगा फिर काटेंगे, right?
True.
So it's always you have to think of it in like every single way. It can't be just like ego driven.
वैसे जब आप लोग कोलैब करते हो आर्टिस्ट तो इज दिस अ पॉइंट ऑफ कंटेंशन कि कौन फर्स्ट जाएगा कौन लास्ट जाएगा?
नहीं, आई थिंक इट्स मोस्टली अबाउट जिसका गाना होता है वो डिसाइड करता है.
ओके.
तो अगर किसी और का गाना है एंड अगर वो इफ दे वांट मी टू गो लास्ट, आई गो लास्ट. जैसे मैंने जितने कोलैब्स किए हैं, इफ आई एम डूइंग अ कोलैब आई वुड रादर गिव द अदर रैपर द सेकंड वर्स. यू नो, मेरा गाना है, आई विल स्टार्ट इट ऑफ, you can finish it. You know, कई बार बीच में भी डाल देते हैं. वो that depends on the song and the creative aspect of it. But if someone asks कि नहीं मेरे को last जाना है तो वो they can go last, it's fine.
ऐसे you reference Mike Tyson a lot in your songs also, right?
Yeah, I might have 2-3 times.
So while growing up, did you watch him? Did you look up to him?
Yeah, I like boxing as a sport. I still follow it a little bit.
You know, he also said in one of his interviews that later on in life now, he would hate the version of himself that he would become in the ring.
Yeah, that's because I feel like उसको थोड़ा बाद में थोड़ी enlightenment आ गई, that's why. But that is still the version that everyone loves.
And remembers.
Right.
If we talk about the Indian hip hop scene, do you think, is there something broken about IHH right now?
What is IHH?
Indian hip hop.
Okay.
Should I say DHH?
Doesn't matter. DHH is, I feel like, is a term that we use because we include the subcontinent. And I feel like हम सबका जो सीन है ना सेम ही है, कुछ ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं है. It's not like कि वो पड़ोसी देश में अलग चल रहा है, हमारा कुछ अलग चल रहा है. It's the same scene. And something is broken. I don't think it's broken. मेरे को बस लगता है कि it's young. It's not been that long. It's been 7-8 years. People will grow up, listeners will grow up. They'll understand that it's better to listen to what you want rather than spend your time in putting down something that you don't like. You know what I mean? क्योंकि when you're young, you have time. Later you realize कि अरे should I spend my time, you know, saying I don't like this, or should I spend my time saying that I like this and I'm going to listen to this, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's just young. मतलब कुछ साल में the scene will start maturing and we'll get there. You know, the US जहाँ start हुआ है ये, that market has been around for what now, 40 years?
Long.
Almost 40 years. So we are what? 6, 7, 8 years deep. तो अभी तो बहुत टाइम है.
In 6, 7, 8 years में, which was the last significant moment in Indian hip hop that you thought that okay, this moment is something, it's significant?
मैं एक चीज मेरे को लगती है कि it should not be moments. Because क्या होता है, moment आता है and then with that moment things go away, you know. I feel like अगर consistent growth है, that's way better than having a moment. Like people say कि Gully Boy was a moment. Today जो generation अब hip hop सुनने लगी है, Gully Boy उनके लिए moment है? नहीं है.
नहीं.
So that is evolving, it is changing. So मुझे नहीं लगता है कि ऐसा कोई एक I think गली बॉय से पहले हिप हॉप ऑलरेडी इंडियन हिप हॉप, देसी हिप हॉप बढ़ने लग गया था. आई थिंक वो मूवी आई इसलिए क्योंकि उसमें वो जो ट्रैक्शन था वो बिल्ड होने लग गया था. उसके बाद यस थोड़ा सा मेन स्ट्रीम हुआ, बट उसके बाद जितने आज लिसनर्स हैं दे हैव बीन अक्यूमुलेटेड विद द हार्ड वर्क ऑफ एवरी रैपर, यू नो, मी, Raftaar, Divine, Seedhe Maut, I would say everyone, you know, we've all contributed in our ways to bring an audience together, right? And I don't think it's about one person or one moment. It's about the community as such.
You know, since you were talking about Gully Boy, I'm reminded about Nazy. Can I be a little candid and honest with you? Today, when I see Nazy or what I consume of Nazy, I see him in Big Boss.
Right.
Today, I see him in memes.
Right.
Today, I see Talanjum Cook Nazy. Right. But there's also a section of fans, right, which reference to the old Nazy. That, you know, old Nazy versus new Nazy. And the new Nazy for them is a meme. But there was something cultish about the old Nazy. And since you've been here, like, since the beginning, right, what was the old Nazy like? What was his charm?
To be honest, like, I did not know Nazy back then. I still don't know him very well. Okay. But I feel like it was just at the point where Bombay hip hop and gully rap was becoming a little big. It was not only Nazy, it was Divine also. Yeah. So I think it was just that little point, and at that point, anything fresh, what he was doing was fresh at that moment. Nobody else was doing it. So I think that is what people refer to. People were referring to a point where he was doing something that no one else was doing, which is the essence of hip hop. You always have to do that, you know. And this old versus new, I don't understand that, to be honest. I feel like it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Evolution is, मतलब मेरा भी old versus new हो सकता है, you know, but I don't spend time thinking about that. अभी जो है सो है, you know, तो I can't elaborate more than that on that.
That's okay.
Yeah, but that's it. जो जिसकी choice है, जो करना चाहता है, if he wanted to go to Big Boss, then that's his choice.
Would you ever go to a reality show?
No, I wouldn't. I won't say never because I don't know, but in this mind state, no.
पहला रीजन क्या होगा? एक रीजन बता दो कि इसलिए नहीं जाऊंगा.
One, I feel like मैं वैसे टाइप का बंदा ही नहीं हूँ जो ऐसे शो पे जा सकता है. लोग बोर हो जाएंगे मुझे देख के, क्योंकि मैं तो कुछ ऐसे लाइक मैं कुछ टेढ़ा बोलता नहीं हूँ. मैं
रैप कर देना ना.
क्या रैप करता रहूँगा मैं उधर. It's just not my vibe. वही नहीं मेरी vibe. So like I'll be wasting my time if I go on a show like that.
इसे पता है, I've been curious about this one thing, and recently अभी मैं कोई गाना सुन रही थी तब मैंने ये चीज़ notice करी. See, as a consumer, as somebody who likes listening to good music, it really doesn't matter to us if an artist is with a label or if an artist is independent, as long as the, you know, track is banging, right? As long as we can vibe to the track. But I've realized कि काफ़ी सारे songs में ना, a lot of artists, they sort of, you know, it's a point of contention for them. कि ये चीज़ मैंने करी इंडिपेंडेंट, ये चीज़ मैंने करी लेबल के साथ. सो व्हाट इज दैट अबाउट? लाइक
मुझे नहीं लगता कोई लाइक इट्स नॉट अ पॉइंट ऑफ कंटेंशन. मुझे लगता है कि इफ समबडी वांट्स टू बी इंडिपेंडेंट, दे आर वेरी, यू नो, दे कैन डू इट. If you want to do this with a label, you can do it. There are advantages to both things.
But like, is being independent a bigger flex?
I wouldn't know. I'm not independent, so like I don't, and I don't really feel like I'm not going on tracks and flexing, saying that I'm on a label or whatever. But rappers do say things like, "Oh, I got a label deal, I got a record deal." That is a flex, right? So मुझे नहीं, like I feel like this is just very small trivial topics. People talk about them to distract themselves. This is not anything worth discussing. I feel like जिसको जो करना है वो करेगा, and people can make it either way. So it's not really important.
Do you remember the first moment where you just knew that life for you has changed?
Honestly, I still don't think that moment is here. Like, it's because it's been gradual. Like, for me, I never felt like something happened overnight. So I still keep like, I feel like I'm in the same reality. मुझे नहीं लगता कि बहुत कुछ बदल गया मेरे लिए, you know, कि बहुत gradual था, and it wasn't like कि एक गाना आया और सब, you know, life change हो गई. बहुत सारे artists होते हैं ऐसे जिनके साथ होता है. But I'd rather be, if given a choice, I'd rather be going up slowly than go up really quickly, because then the come down is as fast. So I would say that and you're asking that question, but I have never thought about it. Like, I've never sat and thought like, oh wow, my life has changed, you know. Yeah, the things that are different, like you can't go out everywhere and do everything that you would otherwise, or you can't go out to a mall without being recognized. But ये सब थोड़ा सा superficially होता है. Like, it can come and it can go. So I don't think one should think about it that much.
What do you miss most about that time? कि मतलब
Going to
जब आप
the
recognize,
mall and not being recognized.
so what do people come up to you and they like take all your time away? They want pictures, they want things.
Yeah. कई बार तो मैं ऐसा मास्क और टोपी वोपी लगा के जाता हूँ, फिर भी लोग पहचान लेते हैं, पता नहीं कैसे. लोग समझ ही नहीं आता. आई थिंक इट्स जस्ट दैट they've seen me in music videos, they know how I walk or something, I don't know. So yeah, that's probably it. Like, you know, there's a little bit of invasion of privacy. So that is the only thing. Otherwise,
You could be anonymous for one day. What would you do?
I'm not that famous also that I'm not Michael Jackson जिसको मतलब wig पहन के जाना पड़ता है.
मतलब modest हो सकते हैं हम, but come on.
नहीं, I mean, I don't think I'm not at that level where I feel so much pressure. I feel like I can still do whatever I want. It might not be as subtle, but still, I can still do it. So yeah, I don't know.
ठीक है, चलो रैप की तो बात काफी हो गई. अब थोड़ी सी पैसे की बात कर लेते हैं. क्या रैपर्स पैसा कमा पा रहे हैं?
Just every interview has this question. I think up to it's well established that you can earn a living doing this easy, आराम से.
Good living, great living.
That depends. वो तो बाहर भी ऐसी सीन है ना, सब कोई equal amount से money तो नहीं बनाता. So that depends. It depends on how successful you are or how big you are. But artists are getting paid for their music. Deals हो रही हैं, बहुत कुछ हो रहा है. I feel like it's a better place and it'll just get better. अभी तो start ही है, अभी अगला 5-10 साल it'll become better.
So what kind of musician in India earns the most?
I think a pop musician, a playback singer or somebody. The thing is that I feel एक difference ये है कि I feel like pop singers, playback singers, उनका ना शेल्फ लाइफ ज़्यादा होता है, क्योंकि वो किसी भी जगह जाके, किसी शादी में, कॉर्पोरेट इवेंट, जहाँ भी जाके दूसरे लोग के फेमस गाने गा के पैसा कमा सकते हैं. हम नहीं कर सकते. हम किसी और के गाने रैप नहीं कर सकते. हम कोई पॉप गाने तो गाने नहीं वाले. सो आई फील लाइक दैट इज़ अ बिग लिमिटेशन. तो वी आर वेरी लिमिटेड टू कि हमारे पब्लिक शोज हैं. कॉर्पोरेट्स ऑब्वियसली डोंट वांट रैप. ऑडियंस इज नॉट that. Shadi, obviously nobody wants rap. So I think that is very limited for us, that pool. But जैसे जैसे I feel income बढ़ेगी लोगों की, people like to go out more, see more shows and all, वैसे वैसे the scene will get better.
So what would be your net worth?
I have no idea.
No?
No idea.
Are you the kind who keeps a check on his expenses, on incomes and money, or have you outsourced it too?
No, I keep a check. But I'm not obsessed with it. I mean, obviously, you like money coming in. So I'm more obsessed with the work to go out and to see if I'm getting, is there more brand work? Is there, what can I do? All that, of course, it's important. But that's about it. I don't know my net worth.
Do you think you have fuck you money?
No.
No?
No.
When would you think you have fuck you money?
I don't know. Are you asking me for a time or amount?
No, like amount, an estimate. कि जब इतना पैसा होगा, then that is fuck you money for me.
That will be a lot. Maybe like 200 crores, I don't know. Maybe that. Because I feel like, a couple of crores is a very tricky place to be. You have money, but you don't have enough money to not work another day. So you have to cross that barrier. That okay, now I don't have to work.
Yeah.
I can just do this for myself. मैं अगर म्यूजिक बनाना चाहता हूँ, मैं अपने लिए बना रहा हूँ. Everything else is inconsequential. या मैं जो भी, it can be outside of music also, जैसे भी है. I feel like वो barrier cross करना is tough. I think rap is not there yet.
No?
It might be for some acts who are pop singers or whatever, या थोड़े mainstream के लिए maybe. But proper rap के लिए we are not there yet. I don't think we are at.
So do you think that a playback singer in India would definitely be earning more than the number one rapper in India? Like a Bollywood playback singer.
100%.
Yeah.
Name one.
Arijit Singh.
You don't even need to ask that question.
And rap is not the only industry जहाँ पे ये होता है. सारे industries में होता है. For example, when Roger Federer was in his prime, right, and he was the number one player, he was earning $50 million annually, right? And the 10th best player was earning $15 million annually. But when you look at 5 other racket sports, for example, badminton, the top player, the number one player, badminton player, was earning $900,000. Right? And was he working less hard than Roger Federer? No, because they were both top at their game.
Well, that's the popularity of the sport then. Rap is popular, but rap की audience young है. They're not the spending bracket अभी. थोड़ा start हुआ है, but that's what I'm saying कि अगले 10 साल में जब spending power आ जाएगी तो better हो जाएगा.
आपने अपने शायद किसी इंटरव्यू में ये बोला था that you don't think you're at your peak yet. What would be a peak moment for you?
मैं सच बताऊं, I don't want a peak. That's what I said, that I would rather go up slowly and keep going than peak, because peak implies you're at the top and there is only only way forward is to come down, right? So I'm not sure if that's what I want, either you reach ऐसा peak पहुंच जाओगे, मतलब फिर उसके बाद everything is just inconsequential, उसके बाद चलो कर लिया आप सब. बट ऐसे होता नहीं है ना, सबके लिए होता है. कि इंटरनेशनली भी आज देखोगे आप, जो whoever you thought was at the top of the scene, आज is probably looking down from the peak, right?
Yeah.
So ये तो I don't know if a peak is what we should be looking at.
एक चीज पूछूं?
Yes. That's what you're sitting here for.
Okay. How many times have you been properly in love?
Once. I fell in love with rap. I'm still in love with it.
And with a human being?
That's not as relevant as the rap. So I'll let that be.
Have you ever had a heartbreak in life?
Of course.
How have you processed heartbreak?
I don't know. Maybe I haven't processed it.
I hear this from so many men. For some reason, it just happens in their life. And then life moves on.
Yeah.
But somewhere they still haven't moved on.
No, ऐसा नहीं है. I've moved on. I'm just saying that I didn't dwell on it. कि मैं ऐसे नहीं रुक के नहीं सोच रहा था कि अरे वाह क्या हो गया मेरे साथ. तो it's just part of life. It's fine. It's like any other thing. Like everyone goes through things. सबके अपने trauma होते हैं, सबके अपने issues होते हैं. We all deal with it. It's the same.
So, what kind of a partner would you like to have in life? Whenever?
It's a very deep question. I'd rather sit and think about that than answer it, to be honest. It's a very tough question to answer like that.
Well, I agree. It's been tough for me too also.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's easier for me to answer what kind of a person I wouldn't want in my life.
Probably. Yeah.
What would be your answer to that?
I would say that you would like. I feel like it's just past experiences. No, it's like like what has worked for you, what hasn't worked for you, what situations are good for you. I feel like uh, your relationship or one's relationship should be one जिसमें तुम्हारे जो इंटरेस्ट है या जो तुम्हारा काम है वो भी फ्लरिश करना चाहिए. It should never get pulled down.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the main criteria.
Do you think this profession allows one to have a personal life?
Of course it does.
Because I see a lot of, artists, I see a lot of rappers, and for some odd reason, they haven't really had very successful relationships.
Yeah, I mean it has its drawbacks, but मेरे को लगता है कि बहुत लोग enjoy करते हैं living in the public eye, and I feel like that always puts pressure on a relationship. कि दुनिया को बताना हर चीज़. आप देखते हो पेपर में कितना ही सेलिब्रिटी वाले न्यूज़ आते हैं कि दिस पर्सन इज नाउ डेटिंग दिस वन एंड दिस दैट. I feel like a lot of it is fed, right? A lot of it is like fed to the media, right? Why do you want that? If you were sensible, you would have never talked about that, You just keep your relationship to yourself.
Private.
Yeah. And better chance of it working.
Do you not get into a relationship for this reason?
When did I say I don't get into a relationship?
Oh, you do?
I mean, it's a normal thing to do.
So are you the relationship kind or the situationship kind?
What is a situationship?
You don't know what's a situationship?
No, it's like whatever situation it is, it is.
No. Sort of. So situationship is that you guys are talking, right? And you guys are flirting and there's a vibe, but it isn't really a relationship, but you also aren't just friends. It's like the gray area.
Gray areas are never good.
Why?
In work, gray areas are never good. It should always be clear cut.
Have you been on dating apps? Never. To even try it out.
Talk about this though. It's like, yeah. Tell me. No, I haven't.
No. Okay. What's your love language?
These are really weird questions. Like I don't even know how to answer them.
So you're not a romantic then?
I don't think I am. I don't know.
But वैसे आपको पता है love language क्या होती है?
नहीं.
मैं बताऊं?
I only know one language, that's rap. That's my language.
Yeah, वैसे have you ever heard love songs and all?
No, not really.
No?
No, I'm not into that. I've been listening to rap music since I was very young. I feel like I have heard like other music and all, but I'll listen to it more like, I would say academically, कि मैं सुन रहा हूँ कि just
research
to know कि कैसे होता है क्या होता है. But वैसे it's more like I've always been a hip hop head.
So Krishna, what are your friends like?
My friends, I've had a few friends from college and one or two from school. They're cool. मतलब कुछ हैं जो म्यूजिक में हैं, कुछ बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. But yeah, they're diverse. अलग अलग चीजें करते हैं, which I like. No, single dimensional नहीं होना चाहिए थोड़ा.
So what do you guys do when you hang out?
Depend करता है, सबके साथ अलग वाइब है. मेरे एक दो दोस्त हैं जो जो म्यूज़िक करते हैं, तो उनके साथ इट्स मोर अबाउट म्यूज़िक एंड हम बातें थोड़ी रिवॉल्व अराउंड म्यूज़िक करती हैं. फिर एक दो हैं जो स्कूल से हैं, उनके साथ उनकी वाइब भी अलग है. सो इट्स जस्ट बैंटर एंड बेकार की बातें.
क्या बेकार की बातें होती है? आई एम वेरी क्यूरियस टू नो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई कुड फाइंड अ फ्रेंड ऑफ योर्स फ्रॉम कॉलेज एंड आई वुड आस्क देम दैट व्हाट वाज कृष्णा लाइक इन कॉलेज.
Oh, they tell you that I was very annoying. मैं इरिटेट कर देता था सबको. But it was only fun. उनके लिए फन नहीं था, मेरे लिए तो फन था.
टांग खींचते थे.
हाँ, तो थोड़ा सा वैसे था. But yeah, I think the fact that they are still my friends means that it wasn't that bad.
And what kind of a person you would never be friends with?
I guess थोड़े जो मतलबी होते हैं, थोड़ा मतलबी टाइप एंड or too loud.
Too loud.
Yeah.
Punjabis.
No, मतलब वो that's मेरे दोस्त हैं पंजाबी. They don't have to be too loud. But हाँ, so that kind थोड़ा.
वैसे are you good at vibing people, like sensing vibes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're intuitive like that. Have there been instances where you just sensed that this is not a...
हाँ, वो तो पता ही चल जाता है. I think वो थोड़ा सा एक्सपीरियंस भी हो, उस एक्सपीरियंस के साथ ज़्यादा पता चल जाता है कि this is the right kind of person, this is not. वो तो that's in the music industry too, by the way, so it's the same thing.
ऐसे में कभी डर नहीं लगता कि what if I don't filter the right people in my life? वो वरी होती है?
नहीं, अब तो नहीं होती. Because I know like my day ones are my day ones, and then उसके बाद everything is just come and go anyway.
Who are your day ones?
Day ones are my friends some from school, some from college. Who basically the thing is you change, or you progress in life, they progress in life. Everybody doesn't progress at the same pace. Like it's not necessary that everyone's doing the same thing, right? तो अगर वो equation change नहीं होता, that means it's a good equation. अगर वो change होने लग जाता है, like if someone might see me कि वो अब you become this person, so फिर उसमें फ़ायदा ढूंढना, तो फिर that spoils the relationship. So thankfully I don't have those kind of people around me.
I say one of the people that you do have around you is Samir Raina.
Samir is what? But Samir is not बचपन का तो दोस्त नहीं है, मतलब दोस्त है but not बचपन का, because उसका बचपन तो अभी भी चल रहा है. तो I guess हाँ, we met during COVID. कोविड के टाइम पे वो लाइव स्ट्रीम पे उसने मेरे को DM किया था, फिर हमारी बात हुई, फिर उसके मैं स्ट्रीम पे गया था. But हाँ, Samay, I have a good relationship with him.
Is he the only person who can make you laugh?
नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं है. But हाँ, he is very funny though. Like Samay is funnier in real life, I would say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What can make you laugh? Like what makes Krishna laugh?
So I've laughed so many times in this interview.
Yeah, but it's more of a whatever. Is there like a bro code in rappers?
In terms of what?
जैसे अगर फ्रेंडशिप के एंगल से देखने की कोशिश करें तो ब्रो कोड होता है ना, दैट यू कांट हिट ऑन योर फ्रेंड्स एक्स और हिज सिस्टर, एंड ऐसे सिंपल कुछ रूल्स होते हैं.
I'll be very honest, I don't have a lot of friends in this particular industry. Like I don't have rappers that I could call like my best friends. Of course Raftaar is there, their Divine is a friend, but I would still not say that I have a lot of friends in the industry. I don't. मेरे आसपास circle is not rappers. So and I like it like that. I think वो तुम्हारा प्रोफेशन भी वही है, and if उसी सर्कल में दोस्ती करे तो बहुत छोटा हो जाता है, फिर your world becomes very small. So yeah, ऐसा नहीं है. I mean, I don't know what code they might have for each other, but I don't really have any code because I don't have that many friends that are rappers.
I'm very curious to know how many hours of sleep do you get?
On average, about I would say 6 to 7.
And good sleep, or like do you sleep well?
Yeah. People say 6 is not that much, like you should have at least 8 or whatever, but for me 6 to 7 is fine.
What is the potential of keeping you up at night?
It's just habit, I think. मैं बहुत late भी नहीं उठा होता, but I think it's just the habit of कि you just up, like you'll either looking at some music or watching something or कुछ भी हो, it's just habit. I feel like वो habit तोड़नी बहुत मुश्किल होती है कि अगर 11 बजे जाके सो गए तो 2 घंटे तो नींद ही नहीं आएगी, so you're back at square one. So I feel like it's just habit more than something keeping me up.
But वैसे कोई worry, कोई tensions नहीं होती लाइफ में? सोने के टाइम पे कभी होता है ना that the night time becomes very intense for people.
नहीं, अगर कोई particular कुछ काम है या वो अलग बात है, but on a regular normal night नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, nothing.
वैसे do you have toxic traits? I think everybody has toxic traits.
I would say I'm a bit like, I don't let go easily in terms of, I'm not so forgiving, and I'm not like, chalo theek hai, let's move on. It's not that I don't do. I feel like that maybe might be, I don't know. It's not really affecting me in my day to day too much, so I don't know if it's toxic enough, but yeah.
And do you have any other vices?
Vices? Not really. I'm quite a moderate person. ऐसा कुछ, I have no extreme behavior or no extreme habit or anything. Habit, actually, I don't catch habits very easily, like at
How
all.
come?
At all. I don't know. There are some people who get into habits very
Very
quickly.
quickly.
Very quickly. I don't. I'm complete opposite.
So it's difficult to influence you.
Very. Since I was young. Like, I feel like even in school and all, it was very different. Very difficult for people to influence me, or peer pressure or any of it.
You must have been a delight for your parents.
हाँ, parents को तो हमेशा वरी होता है ना, but hopefully they see that I was not influenced.
I say, do you think your parents are proud now?
Of course. Parents are always proud. I mean, it's tough to even let your child do something when there's no 100% surety, Music is something like that. Like, I'm sure your parents would also be like, "Arey, ye kya kar rahe ho?"
They were very against this profession.
You rather go, study, become an engineer, doctor, lawyer, or something more concrete, get a 9 to 5, whatever. So it takes a lot of heart to, let your child do whatever they want to do, even with like little bits of, advice or whatever. And yeah, I think they're probably proud. Yeah, I would say.
अगर बचपन की कोई एक क्वालिटी आप अभी भी रिटेन कर सकते तो कौन सी करते हैं?
I think they जो उम्र के साथ you become a bit के थोड़ा सा English word होता है jaded, what jaded means? वो उम्र के साथ हो जाता है थोड़ा, like you just feel like nothing is so pure anymore.
Yeah. The innocence, the purity.
हाँ, हमेशा लगता है कि चलो इसका इसके लिए कुछ फायदा होगा, ये वो. So that I feel like वो चला जाता है ना. I feel like that should not go.
Is there a hard thing that you do every day that people don't know about?
Not really. Every day I do the same thing. I try and make music, even if I can't make music. Like there are times that we sit and nothing flows and nothing comes, and but you still do it because that's a way of life. So sometimes it's hard to still do it when you have no result. I think that is वो थोड़ा मुश्किल है, क्योंकि हमेशा जो चाहते हो वो नहीं मिलता, and फिर भी करना after failure is hard.
उसी vigor के साथ, उसी hope के साथ,
उसी enthusiasm के साथ.
Yeah. Would you call yourself an optimistic person?
No, not really.
No, pessimistic.
Pessimistic नहीं, but हाँ, like there is a degree of, I think वो भी एक, that is also एक उम्र के साथ ही आता है वो थोड़ा सा ना, like you lose the optimism as much. But मुझे ये भी लगता है कि मैं थोड़ा सा ध्यान देख के चलता हूँ कि मुझे पता है कि अगर मैं आगे जाके ये करना चाहता हूँ, फिर इससे मैं ये करूँगा. So it's like a path that I built for myself. So in that way I could say that I'm optimistic because I'm looking forward to doing some things, but otherwise I'm not overly optimistic in life in general.
You're practical,
I would say.
So have you ever feared burning bridges in life?
Very much so.
You have?
Yeah, like not where some random person is concerned or somebody that I don't really care about, but if I have friendships or if I'm close to someone, then 100%.
In this moment, do you hold yourself back?
Yeah, but I've also learned कि कई बार ना तुम सब कुछ कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते. ट्राई कर सकते हो, बट सब कुछ नहीं कर सकते कंट्रोल. तो you have to let go at some times. So yeah, I feel like there are definitely when you have a friendship or when you have some relationship that has value, so you don't want to burn those bridges.
So ऐसे में, what is your downtime like? Apart from golf, of course.
Downtime is just generally watch a movie, play a video game.
What movies do you watch?
I like more like detective kind of stuff, and I watch some Star Wars also. हॉटस्टार पे आते हैं अच्छे स्टार वॉर्स वाले शोज और ऑल ऑफ दैट स्टफ मेरे और क्या yeah I think that genre I'm not into I don't know I'm not into dramas as much that doesn't interest me and nothing with too much talking
No?
no
You have a very strong position on how much a person should talk.
no I have a strong position on how much I should talk I can't dictate it for other people.
So which was the last film that you saw?
Last film that I saw Dune 2
How
on
was it?
I think I saw it on I missed it in the cinema but I watched it on OTT. I loved it. It was
Yeah?
good. Yeah, I want to see this Deadpool that has come out right now.
I also want to see.
Yeah.
I'm loving the promotions.
Yeah, so that is a movie I want to see. Yeah.
Are you more of a Ryan Reynolds fan or a Hugh Jackman fan?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because
I like
he's
Hugh.
sassy.
Yeah, he's also he's funny. So I like it. And Deadpool, the character is pretty good.
You know, वैसे तो I've always aspired to have. I like him for the person and the actor he is, but I have always aspired to have a marriage like his with Blake Lively. The way they take each other's case and how secure they look, I think that is ideal for me.
Yeah, they have banter on Twitter and all, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, they do. So अगर आप पे कभी कोई movie बने, so which actor would you like to play your part?
I would like to play that character myself.
Me, Myself and I.
Yeah, like Eminem in 8 Mile. That would be a good sort of movie to do.
Yeah. Would you want that?
Yeah, why not? I feel like I have a story to tell.
What would be the name of it?
वो इतना नहीं सोचा अभी मैंने कि क्या बोलेंगे. It's too far ahead.
कोई हीरोइन होगी उसमें?
I guess. But पता नहीं कौन होगा. Not a casting director.
पता है कुछ टाइम पहले सीधे मौत was on a podcast and they happened to tell us that इतनी बारी political parties, you know, they've offered them 25 lakh rupees and said कि हमारे लिए song बना दो. Has that ever happened with you?
Yeah.
Yeah? And you've obviously said no.
Yeah, I mean you don't have a song
Yeah.
that is promoting any. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense, to be honest. Political parties के लिए making a song means one, obviously aligning yourself, which is fine. Sometimes you know which side you're aligned to, but I think it doesn't reflect well on your art. I feel thoda sa, you know, it's like making jingles for ad films and all, you know. It's not a reflection of your art. It is just a paid for hire thing to do. So if you don't feel strongly about that, why do it?
Makes sense. पता है I don't know अगर आपने वो रील देखी है नहीं, but मैं अभी कुछ टाइम पहले I came across this video on Instagram and it was from the official Wimbledon page. All right, और उसमें नोवाक जोकोविच की सेलिब्रेशन दिखा रहे थे
देखिए मैंने, हाँ.
and उसके पीछे गाना था No Cap. I just want to know, how does it feel that a country where you've briefly lived and probably not felt as hospitable as ever, and also a country that has colonized us previously, right? And now one of their, you know, culturally most significant moments, the Wimbledon, उसके इतने like Novak Djokovic की रील के पीछे it's your song No Cap.
मुझे तो लगता है कि यार इंडियन पॉपुलेशन इतनी बड़ी हो गई है और इतनी एक्टिव है ऑनलाइन कि सब हमें खुश करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, you know, और वो इसलिए डालते हैं सब, ठीक है. वो इसलिए नहीं डालते कि अरे ये हमने कॉलोनाइज किया था, और ये इट इज़ जस्ट कि भाई इंडियन ऑडियंस चाहिए, गाना डाल दो. इट इज़ लाइक दैट. And it obviously feels good that you're recognized and you're at platforms like this. It's not only that, it's many platforms like that that use my songs or whatever. And it's obviously, it's nice. It's nice to know that you've gained that popularity. But मैं इस पर्सपेक्टिव से नहीं देखता कि अरे वो what you have said I have never even thought of कि मतलब ये कॉलोनाइज किया था इन्होंने हमें और अब ये हमारा गाना डाल रहे हैं, तो सोचा ही नहीं, बिकॉज आई एम प्रीटी श्योर कोई इंडियन ही बैठा था उधर,
एडमिन इंडियन होगा.
सो बट हाँ, बट इट फील्स गुड नॉनदलेस.
एंड आई थिंक जब इंडिया वर्ल्ड कप जीती थी तो जूता जापानी वाज प्लेइंग देयर.
Yeah, at the
Celebration.
stadium. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I feel like that is just a statement on how big rap has become in India, and just our hip hop is getting played at mainstream places. You know, तो मुझे वही, that's probably the best part of it कि hip hop इतना mainstream हो रहा है कि it's just being played at places, you know, which पहले तो बस बॉलीवुड गाने ही चलते उधर, तो आज के डेट में अगर hip hop गाने चल रहे हैं, that's a big thing.
So do you ever flex these moments?
No, I just might repost it on Instagram and all, but beyond that, मुझे लगता है it's just better to take it in but move on. It's nothing to dwell on. It's okay.
What are you like on happy days? Like, what is it around? What would be it like to be around Krishna on a happy day?
Today is a happy day.
Yeah.
And what? Why are you feeling sad? You're feeling sad?
No, I'm not feeling sad.
Achha.
I'm excited, yaar. I'm happy. I'm sitting with you. I'm talking to you.
No, you're saying that I'm looking like I'm sad?
No, I'm saying that I can't tell if you're happy or you're sad.
This is the way I am always.
So you're never this. You're always this.
Yeah. Many interviews I have sat here and they have said exactly this. And I have said exactly this. That I'm like this.
So it's deja vu for you.
हाँ, it's just.
पता है, मैंने बहुत सारे गाने सुने हैं और जैसे आपका भी एक सॉन्ग है I Guess, right? And उसमें you're talking about like maybe you're the best. And दिलजीत दोसांझ की अभी एक एल्बम निकली थी GOAT, right? Greatest of all time. रफ्तार, बादशाह, like if you look at any rapper and every rapper and any rapper has spoken about how they're the best, right? तो ऐसे में what is this obsession of being the best, and then who is the best then?
नहीं, वही just it goes back to the question you asked me earlier. Hip hop is competitive. तो जैसे boxer Muhammad Ali used to say I'm the greatest, right? It's the same thing. It's just that mentality of you having to be at the top of the game. You have to believe it. You have to believe it to manifest it, right? If I won't make a song called I'm the second best, right? It doesn't make sense, right? I have to say I'm the best to project that I'm the best. So, so that's where it comes from, and who the best is up to the people who are listening to music. You know, it's also very subjective. I think some people might like, you know, Badshah Bhai's music. Some people might like, you know, Raftaar Bhai's music. So it depends. That is all subjective, but you always have to project the best version of you.
जैसे बाकी बहुत सारी इंडस्ट्रीज में ना बहुत क्लियर मेट्रिक्स होते हैं. जैसे स्पोर्ट्स में या क्रिकेट में होगा हाईएस्ट रन स्कोरर, सबसे ज़्यादा सेंचुरीज किसने बनाई. वैसे रैप में कोई मेट्रिक होती है?
रैप में, I mean, honestly, you can look at who has the most plays, streams, you know, whatever. But I feel like that can't be a metric for who's the best rapper. I feel like that's just a metric of success, commercial success, right? There's so many rappers in the US that are maybe not like commercially successful. But are they not the best rappers? Of course they are. They're better than more commercially popular rappers and all. So I think aisa koi metric to judge art is very tough, you know. Okay, it's all subjective at the end of the day. For you, somebody might be good. You know, for somebody else might be good. So it's not, how can you say that your opinion is correct and that is not correct? ऐसे हो ही नहीं सकता.
आपके लिए ज़्यादा क्या मैटर करता है?
I would say कि मेरी जो fan base है, it's really almost like they all come together like a family, right? I feel like for me, if they are satisfied or they understand what I'm trying to do, and if they're with me on it, I feel like that's the first win. Everything beyond that is just a bonus. like getting streams, getting views, all of that comes automatically. But it's the people who really listen to you, if they feel proud of listening to you. I feel like that's the most important.
Recently, while researching about you, I came across this post that Urfi Javed had put up, and she was giving you a shout out because you had mentioned her in one of your verses, and then there was a lot of chatter online on Reddit about how the two of you have started following each other.
She followed me. And she sent me a message saying, "Thank you. It's amazing to have a shout out in a rap song." So then, and she also asked me what it meant, which was the hard part to explain. But yeah, I thought it was cool that not a lot of people take it in the right spirit. I feel people just either get offended or they don't care. So I thought it was a nice gesture. So yeah.
So what did it mean?
Whatever I told her, it meant that it has two meanings.
I think all of us already know.
Yeah, so she thought it was funny.
ऐसे वैसे किसी और के कभी DMs आए हैं क्लैरिफिकेशन मांगने के लिए कि इसका मतलब क्या था?
No, मतलब ऐसा तो मैंने किसी के लिए ऐसे बोला नहीं है कि किसी को समझ ना आए. I feel like समझ आ ही जाती है, but on Ola Amigo I had mentioned Masaba Gupta and she also reached out, and so yeah, it's always been good. Nothing awkward has come out of it.
What does the DM section of a rap world look like?
Very bad.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's a mess. It's just people sending nonsense.
Nudes?
No, none of that.
Oh, no?
No. Nothing.
Dick pics, boob pics?
Nothing. It's just a bunch of, like, there are lots of these groups and all. And I don't know why people... and I don't understand what to do with them. So
exit.
Yeah. No, you can't exit. Can you exit?
Yeah.
Okay, but then you have to open it, right?
Yes, but they don't know that you've opened it because वो request section में होते हैं ना.
Okay, anyway, I just ignore all of it. So. Yeah, it's just a lot of fans that have been my fans since a long time. They keep messaging and honestly, I don't spend that much time on Instagram.
No,
I don't. When I have a release and all, at that time I'll spend some time. But otherwise, I'm not like constantly checking my DM and putting stories. Nothing. Like I avoid it. So yeah, that's it.
Have you ever had like a crazy fan interaction or a moment?
Crazy fan interaction. What, on Instagram?
Instagram or real life also, because I know you do a lot of concerts and sometimes, जैसे अभी एक video viral हुई थी जिसमें a fan climbed up on the stage and tried to hug you.
While I was performing?
Yeah, and he tried to hug you from behind.
No, he didn't try to hug me. Yeah, that was...
What happened there?
No, he didn't try to hug me or anything. He just came and stood there. And I figured that someone will try and take him off the stage. But when they tried to take him off the stage, I think he was trying to just hold me. But he ended up grabbing my chain and that was pulling my neck. So it was just very weird. But yeah, I feel like people shouldn't do all that. It's dangerous for them also. You don't know how anyone will react. And it's just a safety breach. Tomorrow, if my security might react badly because they don't know what the person has come to do, So I think fans should really avoid doing things like that.
But वैसी moment रही है which left you like, what the fuck just happened?
No, not really. ऐसा नहीं है. When we travel, बहुत ही contained होता है. ऐसा कुछ weird ज़्यादा होता नहीं है. वो एक incident ये था. एक दो बार ऐसे ही हो चुका है. But apart from that, nothing really too awkward or too weird.
What kind of things affect you?
I try to live a life where I'm not affected by things. That's the goal.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good read and a good caption. Drake ने I think एक बार किसी verse में वाली चीज़ बोली थी that my lyrics make for great captions.
Yeah. I think he writes lyrics for captions.
Do you like Drake and his music?
I like Drake. Yeah, of course. अभी थोड़ा सा beef में is a bit stuck, but yeah, I like Drake.
So Krishna, a lot of young people and young boys watch our channel. So is there any advice that you would want to give to them?
Yeah, whatever you want to do, follow it with your heart. और मुश्किलें आएंगी, but don't leave it. Just persevere. I feel just करते रहो मेहनत, and if you have a clear vision, और अगर तुम्हें पता है कि तुम्हें कुछ करना है, then you will achieve it eventually. That's it.
I think आपका एक गाना है Still Here intro. उसमें एक लाइन है, उसमें आप बोलते हो that ये गाना उनके लिए जो एक बैड फेस से गुजर रहे हैं. So जब आपका कभी थोड़ा सा ट्रबलसम फेस चलता था, तो ऐसा कोई और था जिसके गाने आपको बेटर फील करवाते थे? मैं बहुत like rap music, I used to listen to a lot of it, even in every type of situation. I feel like music has the power to give you some like confidence and really thoda sa wo rebellious, and hip hop is also like that. Yeah.
No? And especially early on, Eminem का music बहुत ऐसा था. Like his first, his Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem Show, that type of music was exactly that, तो वो obviously बहुत सुना है वो. And I feel like if my music can do the same for someone else, then that's the biggest compliment.
आपका खुद का कोई favorite track है? Your personal favorite?
बहुत सारे हैं. I don't think मेरा एक कोई favorite है. I think इतने मेरे इतने सालों से मैं हिप हॉप सुन रहा हूँ that I feel like there's too many songs that I really like. There are eras that I have enjoyed. So ऐसा कोई एक particular गाना नहीं है, but बहुत सारे गाने हैं.
आजकल कौन से चल रहे हैं? आप अपने गाने सुनते हो?
नहीं,
बहुत
कम सुनता हूँ. I think हम क्योंकि perform भी करते हैं इतना और ये सब करते हैं ना, कि वो वैसे ही सैचुरेट हो जाता है. When we are doing shows, we are performing the same songs every night, Then after a point you get saturated. You don't want to sit there and listen to your own songs again and again.
And I think you're a car enthusiast also.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite car?
My favorite car, I would say a BMW M5 Competition Sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a very deceiving car. It looks like a normal salon or sedan, but it has like the performance is probably like a supercar. So yeah.
आपको किसने चलानी सिखाई थी?
नहीं किसी. I think शुरू में मैं ड्राइविंग स्कूल गया, फिर डैड ने सिखाई, फिर ड्राइवर ने सिखाई, ऐसे ही सीख ली. फिर
वो मोमेंट्स होती थी, जैसे मेरा बड़ा भाई है, तो उसने गाड़ी ऐसे सीखी थी कि डैड कभी गाड़ी घर पे छोड़ के जाते थे, तो उनके आने से पहले ही वुड जस्ट सिट एंड रिवर्स करके चुपके से निकाल के एक राउंड लेके किसी तरह आके वापस पार्क कर देता था, छुप के. नहीं, छुप के मैंने किया नहीं, क्योंकि मैं बहुत अर्ली ऑन, जब लाइसेंस लेने का टाइम आता है ना अर्ली ऑन, तो मैंने आई वेंट टू बॉम्बे, सो आई डिडंट हैव अ कार और एनीथिंग. तो मैं बहुत टाइम कुछ लाइक आई कुडंट ड्राइव बिकॉज गाड़ी नहीं है बॉम्बे में. तो ऐसी ट्रेन में एंड ऑटो में. सो फिर जब मैं वापस आया दिल्ली, तब तक आई वाज ऑलरेडी ओल्ड इनफ. आई डिडंट नीड टू हाइड इट और आई डिडंट नीड टू डू ऑल ऑफ दैट. बॉम्बे जाने से पहले मैं हॉस्टल में रहता था, तो इधर दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में. तो कौन से कॉलेज में?
हंसराज.
ओ, हंसराज से हो?
या सो आई यूज्ड टू स्टे इन द हॉस्टल, एंड वहाँ भी गाड़ी तो ऑब्वियसली नहीं होती. तो जब तक मैं वापस वगैरह आया, तो आई वाज ओल्ड इनफ, आई डिडंट नीड टू हाइड इट. सो फिर मैं आई वाज जस्ट ड्राइविंग नॉर्मली.
हॉस्टल लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था?
गुड. आई थिंक इट वाज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस इन माय लाइफ. आई लव्ड इट.
कभी रैगिंग हुई?
नहीं हुई ज़्यादा, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. मेरे एक दो दोस्त थे, सीनियर थे, तो उन्होंने होने ही नहीं दी मेरी रैगिंग. बट इट वाज गुड, इट वाज फन, मज़ा आया.
और बंक करते थे आप?
मतलब कॉलेज तो बहुत कैजुअल होता है वैसे भी. आई डोंट थिंक इतना कोई प्रेशर होता है कि बंक कर रहे हो, ये कर रहे हो. जब क्लास,
हाँ मतलब ड्यू में तो प्रेशर नहीं होता.
नहीं ऐसे नहीं, मतलब अटेंडेंस का प्रेशर होता है ऑब्वियसली, which was not great, but ऐसा कोई बंकिंग का ऐसा प्रेशर नहीं था.
Do you miss college life?
Yeah, I miss college. I think college was fun. College was also where I really started recording music and all of that, because I had some friends that were doing that. And I think वहाँ थोड़ा सा, that's where my real interest formed, you know. तो I like it and I miss it. Yeah.
उस टाइम पे कहाँ hang out करा करते थे आप?
I mean, DU में North Campus में था, तो we used to just hang out in North Campus. और college में था फिर उधर मलकागंज एंड और कहाँ था वो, क्या बोलते हैं, वो आसपास था वो दूसरा कॉलेज में, नाम ही भूल रहा हूँ अब तो. बट या इट वाज जस्ट North Campus basically. We used to hang out in, and we used to sometimes come to South Delhi or आसपास for like hip hop nights and all. उस टाइम
हॉस्कास में
नहीं, हॉस्कास उस टाइम हॉस्कास नहीं था. था मतलब, बट ये सब नहीं था उधर. इट वाज जस्ट अ लॉट ऑफ हिप हॉप नाइट्स. वसंत कुंज में था. ये हिप हॉप नाइट्स होते थे जहाँ इट यूज्ड टू बी जस्ट हिप हॉप म्यूजिक प्लेइंग एंड डीजेस, एंड माय फ्रेंड्स वर डीजेस, तो उनके लिए मैं आता था. या that was a good time. Yeah.
कोई पेट जगह थी जहाँ पे आप जाया करते थे, आपको बहुत पसंद थी?
नहीं, उस टाइम हिप हॉप की 3-4 जगह थी. एक वसंत विहार में था, वसंत लोक मार्केट है ना, उसके साथ वो जो होटल है वहाँ एक
The Grand?
I don't know, not Grand. Grand is next to the mall. वसंत लोक मार्केट is Priya Market, one the hotel next to it. वहाँ एक क्लब था, वहाँ जाते तो अभी भी है वो क्लब उधर. वहाँ जाते थे. There was another one in South X called Lizard Lounge. वहाँ होते थे hip hop nights. So there was a bunch of these places. Yeah, but it was fun. It was good. It was a good time.
And before we end this podcast, Krishna, we have, some of the most frequently asked questions for you, and we would love for you to, answer them.
Okay, so I'm supposed to take these off?
Yes. Rip it like a band-aid.
Does Krishna have any tattoos? Yes, I do. Do I need to say anything else?
Yes, where? How many?
I have 2 tattoos on my arm. I'll probably have more soon. Does Krishna have any hidden talents? Unfortunately, not. I wish I did, but I don't think I do. I'm yet to discover some hidden talents. What are Krishna's kinks? I would say winning beefs. Is Krishna ticklish? No, not really, unfortunately. What is Krishna's go-to dance move? It's called the money dance. What is Krishna's net worth? Honestly, I have not taken stock of my net worth, but hopefully it's better than it was 2 years ago. What is Krishna's pickup line? Hi, I'm a rapper. It ends there. What is Krishna's favorite position? I would say the top spot. What does Krishna eat in a day? Wayse it's kind of varied, but I try and eat like enough protein and less carbs, because that's supposed to be the healthy thing to do. What is Krishna most afraid of? I'm most afraid of... I don't know. I don't think I'm afraid. I don't think I fear anything. Who is Krishna collaborating with next? Okay, I can't answer that, but I am collaborating with someone, and you'll know soon. Let's go.